releasing those habits we might have that we might have picked up from previous relationships. Like some of the ones I'm thinking about right now are friendships that I had where I engaged in activities with those people, and during that moment in my life, it really felt like who I was. But, as I've grown and shifted and changed into who I am today, those things no longer resonate, right? And they just feel tiring. They just feel kind of draining on our lives, and that's how you know that it's not really a part of who you are. Like, at least for me, that's how I identify it, is those things that I once used to engage in or still do from time to time actually feel more like a drain on our energy than something that's actually like enlivening us and giving us, making us feel more full of life, making us feel more light, more authentic, more who we are, right? It's okay for us to not be engaging in activities to try to fit in and try to conform ourselves, and that's generally when we pick up those kind of behaviors in relationships, is when, and that's totally okay. That's a natural process of figuring out who we are. But when you reach a point where those habits, where those things you do feel like they're draining your energy and they don't feel like they're filling you up, like they might fill you up momentarily, I'm talking like overarching energy of our lives, if those things feel like they're draining our energy, then it's time to put them down, and it's totally okay. Sometimes that might mean we need to leave things behind, even friendships behind or relationships behind. Doesn't always mean that, but sometimes it does mean that, and those, that kind of work can create chaos in our lives, and we might be avoiding it just because of the potential pain or the potential tension or the potential constriction that might be happening when we release those things from our life. But the freedom, the authenticity, the openness, and the amazing feeling we have on the other side of that when we let those things go is just, it's incredible, and it helps us to be more in alignment with our spirit, and it just helps us to walk through this world and be capable of being of better service to our fellow man and to others, to our partners, to our friends, to actually be there for them, to actually have the capacity to be there for them. So let go of those things that are draining your life force energy. Like, let go of those habits you might have, even if you really identify closely with them for a big portion of your life. It's good for you, and it'll improve your relationships, and it'll improve your life, and it'll give you more capacity to meet those people you really care about.